This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Retail Federation.
It is nearing the end of week 6 of session, and the pace is picking up as it usually does this time of year. I'm happy to report that this week has been an especially successful one for the retail community. On Monday, a bill that had raised concerns among our grocery retailers was heard in the House Healthcare Appropriations Committee. The so-called SNAP bill, sponsored by Representative Scott Plakin, had language in it that would have placed a cumbersome set of rules on grocers as to what SNAP benefits could be used to purchase, and would have required a complete software overhaul. Thanks to Representative Dana Young, the offending language was removed, and the bill, as amended, now only applies to cash benefit cards. The bill, even as amended, does face an uphill battle to make it all the way through the legislature. On Wednesday, our good friend Representative Elizabeth Porter successfully led the back-to-school sales tax holiday to passage by a unanimous vote in the Florida House. This bill, as passed by the House, gives shoppers the opportunity to purchase their back-to-school items tax-free during the weekend beginning August 3rd.
This bill is in regard to what is very fondly known by everyone as the sales tax holiday bill. It affords a sales tax exemption on certain school-related items during a weekend in August, and that is the bill, Mr. Speaker.
115 yeas, 0 nays, Mr. Speaker.
So the bill passes.
We'll continue to work with the Senate to move the bill through the process. Thursday morning in the Senate Banking and Insurance Committee, the Main Street Fairness Act by Senator Nancy Dietert received its second hearing.
This is not a new tax. It closes a loophole, as we all know, in existing law that puts our Florida business people at an economic disadvantage. We currently have, I think, 70% of our general revenue comes from sales tax. We've got 200 sales tax exemptions. Therefore, the tax burden falls mainly on middle-class people and small business owners.
While much of the debate centered on the need to level the playing field for Florida's brick-and-mortar retailers, there was also concern raised about how to best return the expected increase in tax collection to the citizens. The bill was passed out of committee, with Senator Joe Negron giving the only dissenting vote. In the House, Representative Greg Stubbe has the matching bill. Our attempts to get this bill heard in a committee have so far been unsuccessful. However, we won't give up the fight for fairness and will continue to fight for Florida's retail establishments. Also on Thursday, a bill to expand the types of immunizations that can be administered by pharmacists passed the House of Representatives unanimously. The House sponsor, Representative Ana Rivas Logan, worked very hard, meeting with her colleagues to garner their favorable votes.
Representative Rivas Logan has worked very hard to get the product she has today. There was all the parties involved worked very diligently to get this bill to where it is today, but we can all agree on this bill.
This bill, all sides have worked long and hard to reach a compromise.
Let me tell you, members, it is a monumental moment for the industries that have agreed on this bill and come to a compromise, because even when we passed the flu vaccine bill, there was no compromise, and that was barely passed. So for the two industries that are interested in this issue to come to an agreement, I think is a testament to the beauty of the legislative process, and I want to thank Representative Rivas Logan for working so hard to bring those industries and our friends in the Senate into agreements.
And we also had a great team of contract lobbyists helping to deliver the message that this bill will provide greater access to disease-preventing vaccinations. The Senate version of the bill has one more committee stop to go through before going to the Senate floor, so we still have some work ahead of us before we can proclaim victory. As you can see, it was a great week for us, but there are still a lot of moving parts to fit together in order to meet our goals for the 2012 session. With just 3 more weeks to go, we'll continue to push ahead with our agenda, and we'll keep you up to date every step of the way. I'll be back next week with another Tallahassee update. Have a great weekend.